There comes a moment in every life when the silence that has surrounded you suddenly breaks. It's subtle at first, like a whisper in the wind, but its presence is undeniable. Chosen one, this is that moment for you. The world may have seemed indifferent to your struggles, but every lonely night, every unanswered call, and every feeling of isolation was part of a divine preparation. Think about it. How many times have you felt ready for an answer only to be met with delay? That delay wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Your heart was being strengthened, your spirit hardened, and your mind sharpened to recognize the truth when it finally appeared. In those moments of waiting, the universe was quietly shaping you into someone capable of holding this revelation without breaking. Imagine a seed buried deep in the soil. It doesn't see the sunlight, yet it is growing roots strong enough to support the eventual sprout. Your trials have been like that, chosen one. Each heartbreak and challenge has been fortifying your foundation. And now, that foundation is solid. This truth, when it comes, won't shake you, it will elevate you. Every person who left, every opportunity that slipped away, every no you received was steering you toward this very moment. The stage is set, and your spirit is ready for the spotlight of revelation. Pain can feel like a cruel teacher, showing up when you least expect it, leaving scars you never wanted, and making life feel heavier than it should. But chosen one, what if I told you that pain has been your guide, not your enemy? Every tear you shed was a way your spirit was cleaning itself, preparing to hold wisdom too heavy for the untested heart. Consider the times you were abandoned or misunderstood. What lessons were hiding behind those moments? Perhaps you discovered strength you didn't know existed, empathy you didn't realize you could give, or resilience that is now unshakable. Pain has a language, and if you listen closely, it speaks truths you would otherwise never hear. Look at history, chosen one, and you'll see it mirrored in countless lives. Thomas Edison faced thousands of failures before inventing the light bulb, and every failure was a lesson, a refining fire. Your life is no different. Each setback you endured has been lighting the path toward clarity. The heartbreaks, the betrayals, the lonely nights, they have all shaped you into someone who can now face the truth without fear, without denial, and without hesitation. You weren't being punished, you were being strengthened. Sometimes the hardest but most important lesson is learning to walk alone. Many people rely on others to validate their worth, to guide their decisions, and to shield them from discomfort. But chosen one, the truth is that walking alone teaches independence, discernment, and self-respect. When no one is by your side, you are forced to face your fears, confront your doubts, and engage with your true self. Solitude is not loneliness. It is the arena where the soul becomes powerful, resilient, and self-aware. Reflect on your life for a moment. How many times did you feel abandoned, unsupported, or misunderstood? Those moments were not failures. They were crucial training grounds. Walking alone has equipped you with clarity and perspective. You have learned to trust your instincts over external opinions, to value your intuition over popular consensus, and to act with courage when no one else was watching. Solitude revealed the strength within you that you might never have discovered in the company of others. You became your own greatest ally. Now, think of the people who were only meant to pass through your life temporarily. Their departure, while painful, cleared space for those who align with your true path. People leaving your life can feel like betrayal, abandonment, or rejection. But chosen one, what if these departures were not about you at all? Life has a way of removing what no longer serves our higher purpose. Friends, partners, even family members sometimes disappear not to hurt us, but to make room for clarity, growth, and divine alignment. Each departure is a cosmic pruning, a clearing that allows your soul to thrive in a space unclouded by unnecessary energy or distraction. Consider your relationships carefully. Have you noticed patterns of people coming and going at exactly the moments when you were about to grow, change, or face a major challenge? That was not coincidence. That was design. And here's the empowering part. When someone leaves, it opens a space in your life for truth, opportunity, and real alignment. You begin to notice who truly supports your journey and who merely occupies space. This is a gift wrapped in disguise, a revelation waiting to be recognized. There's a natural progression to understanding the truth. First comes confusion, then comes questioning, and finally comes clarity. Chosen one, the chaos you've experienced, the uncertainty, the unexpected twists, the moments where life felt senseless, was necessary. Confusion is not failure. It is the mind and heart being prepared to grasp deeper truths. Without the fog of doubt, you would never fully appreciate the brilliance of understanding when it arrives. Think of it as a storm at sea. The waves toss you, the wind pushes you off course, and you feel adrift. Yet once the storm passes, the sky clears and the horizon is visible. Suddenly, what seemed terrifying becomes enlightening. That storm, the confusion, was necessary to teach you navigation, resilience, and awareness. Your mind has been conditioned to recognize the truth, and your heart has been strengthened to accept it. Every unanswered question and every perplexing circumstance has led to this moment of awakening. Chosen one, every experience you endured, the sleepless nights, the repeated setbacks, the moments when you felt unseen, was not random. Your spirit was being prepared for this very moment of revelation. Think about it. Would you truly recognize the weight and beauty of truth if your spirit had not been strengthened through trials? Preparation often feels like struggle, but struggle is simply the universe refining you. Every obstacle was a teacher, every delay a lesson in patience, and every loss an invitation to rise stronger. Consider athletes, artists, and leaders throughout history. No one achieves greatness without being tested. The long hours of practice, the repeated failures, the isolation, they all prepare the individual to handle success with wisdom and integrity. Your spiritual preparation works the same way. Your heart has been fortified, your mind sharpened, and your intuition refined, all so you could meet the truth without fear, doubt, or hesitation. You are not behind. You were exactly where you needed to be, exactly when you needed to be there. Life has a mysterious way of orchestrating events with perfect timing. Chosen one, everything in your life has unfolded in its right time, even if it didn't feel like it. Every delay, every rejection, and every heartbreak happened not to punish you, but to ensure that when the truth arrived, you were ready to handle it. Timing is not just about patience. It is about wisdom, discernment, and alignment with the forces shaping your destiny. Think about the moments when you thought you were too late, or that an opportunity had passed forever. Often, those missed opportunities returned in a way that exceeded your expectations. This is the principle of divine timing. Life doesn't work against you, it works with you, but only if you are prepared to receive the lessons it delivers. What seemed like disappointment was often the universe giving you more time to grow, learn, and strengthen yourself. Solitude is often misunderstood. Many see it as loneliness, emptiness, or isolation. But chosen one, solitude is actually a sacred space for growth, self-discovery, and clarity. When you were alone, without distractions or external influences, your inner voice grew stronger. You discovered who you truly are, beyond the expectations of others, beyond the noise of the world. This is where the seeds of wisdom and understanding were quietly planted. Think about great thinkers, creators, and visionaries. They all sought solitude to cultivate their insights. Einstein, for example, spent countless hours in thought alone, unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Similarly, your moments alone were preparing you to receive truths that could not have been absorbed in the chaos of social validation. Solitude teaches independence, patience, and self-trust, the very qualities you need to embrace this revelation fully. Chosen one, sometimes life hides opportunities behind challenges. What appears as a setback or loss is often a disguised blessing. Have you noticed how some of your biggest breakthroughs followed your hardest struggles? This is not coincidence. Life teaches us that to reach higher, we must first navigate obstacles, and in doing so, we uncover opportunities we never would have recognized otherwise. Think of the times you felt trapped or hopeless. Did you discover new skills, perspectives, or relationships as a result? Perhaps a job rejection led you to start your own business, or the end of a relationship brought a deeper understanding of your worth. These hidden opportunities are everywhere, if only you have the eyes to see them. The truth you are about to learn will reveal even more pathways you couldn't see while blinded by confusion or pain. Chosen one, there is a strength within you that has been quietly growing, unseen by the world and even by yourself. This strength is not physical, it is emotional, spiritual, and mental. It has been forged through trials, tested through pain, and refined through solitude. Now it is fully awake, ready to guide you through the truths that are about to emerge. You may have doubted yourself before, but that doubt was only temporary, a shadow before the light of your resilience. Consider the moments you thought you couldn't go on, yet somehow you did. That persistence is proof of your hidden power. Each challenge you faced has layered your inner strength, creating a foundation that cannot be shaken. This is the strength that will allow you to embrace revelations without fear, to act on them with courage, and to walk your path with unwavering confidence. Chosen one of the hardest but most transformative lessons in life is learning to let go. Holding on to resentment, disappointment, or relationships that no longer serve you can feel safe, but it limits your growth. Letting go is not about weakness. It is an act of courage. It signals to the universe that you are ready to move forward, that you are prepared to receive new truths and opportunities that align with your higher purpose. Consider the relationships, habits, or fears you have clung to out of comfort. How many times have you stayed in situations longer than necessary, fearing the unknown? Every time you release what no longer belongs in your life, you create space for clarity, abundance, and alignment. It's like pruning a tree. The branches that fall away allow sunlight to reach the roots and nourish new growth. Your spiritual evolution relies on your willingness to release the past. Chosen one, every mistake, failure, and heartbreak you've experienced carries a lesson you might not have recognized at the time. The past is not a series of misfortunes. It is a repository of wisdom, carefully stored for the moment you are ready to understand it. Think about it. If life had been smooth, would you have developed the depth, empathy, and resilience you now possess? Your past prepared you for this awakening. Look back and reflect. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every loss taught you patience. Every disappointment taught you to trust yourself over external validation. These lessons may have felt painful or unnecessary, but in reality, they were shaping the lens through which you now perceive truth. You are stronger, wiser, and more attuned to life because of what you endured. Chosen one, not everyone or everything you encounter will align with your purpose. Recognizing true alignment is crucial for your growth. People, opportunities, and circumstances come into your life to test your discernment and reveal what resonates with your soul. When you begin to identify alignment, life becomes more purposeful, and every action you take is supported by clarity and intention. Consider how many times you have felt a disconnect between your inner knowing and the external world. That discomfort is your soul signaling that something isn't aligned. Pay attention to it. It is guidance, not judgment. Alignment is not always about comfort. Sometimes it demands courage, honesty, and decisive action. Yet once you embrace it, life begins to flow in ways that feel natural, empowering, and deeply fulfilling. Chosen one, awakening is a profound process. It is the moment your heart, mind, and spirit begin to perceive life with clarity, depth, and understanding. You may feel more sensitive, more aware, or even more impatient with superficiality. But these changes are a sign that you are evolving. Your awakening is the doorway to freedom, the key to understanding your purpose, and the path toward fully living your potential. Think about the first time you noticed a shift in perspective, perhaps a new clarity in relationships, work, or personal growth. That was your awakening in motion. Now it is intensifying. Embrace it. Allow it to guide your decisions, shape your goals, and refine your vision. The more you lean into this process, the more your life will transform in alignment with your highest self. Chosen one, the truth has the power to liberate you in ways nothing else can. When hidden realities are revealed, confusion dissolves and clarity emerges. This truth is not meant to harm, control, or limit you. It is meant to empower. It allows you to act from knowledge rather than assumption, from confidence rather than fear, and from alignment rather than compromise. The liberation comes not from changing your circumstances, but from understanding them fully. Consider the times you discovered truths about yourself, your relationships, or the world that shifted your perspective entirely. That sense of liberation, sudden, profound, and often uncomfortable, is the power of truth at work. Your current revelations will have the same effect, but on a scale that matches your readiness and spiritual strength. Prepare yourself, chosen one, because what is coming will change the way you see everything. Chosen one, trusting the process is one of the most essential lessons on this journey. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and sometimes it can feel like nothing is moving in your favor. But every delay, every challenge, and every unexpected turn is part of a greater design. Trusting the process means believing that even when you cannot see the path ahead, there is a purpose in every step you've taken. Consider a farmer planting seeds. The seeds are buried in darkness, watered patiently, and yet growth is unseen for a long time. If the farmer dug them up every day to check, the seeds would never flourish. Your life is no different. The truths you are about to discover are the harvest of years of unseen preparation. By trusting the process, you allow yourself to grow without fear or frustration. Chosen one, having the courage to face reality is essential when embracing the truth. Often, the truth is not what we expected, and it may challenge our beliefs, assumptions, or long-held dreams. But avoiding reality only prolongs confusion, pain, and missed opportunities. Courage does not mean fearlessness. It means stepping forward even when fear is present, with the determination to see things as they truly are. Consider the heroes of history who faced uncomfortable realities, scientists who challenged conventional wisdom, leaders who stood for justice, and individuals who acknowledged personal flaws to grow. Their courage allowed them to access truth, gain power, and inspire others. Your courage, chosen one, is no different. By confronting reality, you release the chains of illusion and open the door to freedom, growth, and empowerment. Chosen one, change is the inevitable companion of truth. When you discover reality, you are compelled to shift. Your mindset, your habits, your relationships, and even your goals may evolve. Change can feel uncomfortable or even threatening, but it is a signal that your life is aligning with the next level of your purpose. Without change, growth stagnates and potential remains untapped. Think about seasons of life. Winter brings dormancy, spring brings growth, summer brings abundance, and autumn brings release. Each season has its purpose. Similarly, the changes in your life, some subtle and some dramatic, are part of the natural flow of awakening and alignment. Embrace them rather than resist them, chosen one. By welcoming change, you allow truth to integrate into your reality fully, transforming your path into something extraordinary. Chosen one, understanding the truth brings clarity, but clarity without purpose is incomplete. Living with purpose means aligning your actions, thoughts, and decisions with your highest values and the knowledge you have gained. It is the conscious application of wisdom in every area of life, from relationships and career to personal growth and contribution to the world. Purpose transforms knowledge into power. Consider individuals who have lived intentionally. Their lives are marked by focus, fulfillment, and impact. Purpose fuels resilience and motivation, especially when challenges arise. Now that you are ready to understand your truth, chosen one, your purpose will become increasingly clear. Every decision you make can be a reflection of this alignment, creating momentum that attracts opportunities, people, and experiences that resonate with your vision. Chosen one, the culmination of this journey is your revelation. Everything you have endured, every trial, every moment of solitude, and every act of courage has led to this moment. The truth is not a threat, it is liberation. It is your confirmation that all of your preparation has been intentional and that your life is ready to step into a new chapter of empowerment, clarity, and fulfillment. Imagine stepping into a room filled with light after being in darkness for years. That is what receiving this truth feels like. You are finally free to act without hesitation, to live without fear, and to pursue your highest potential. This revelation is your key to transformation, your ticket to alignment, and your reminder that the universe has always been orchestrating your journey with precision. Are you ready to fully embrace your revelation? Share your thoughts in the comments below on Anointed Era, like this video if it resonated, and subscribe for more messages that guide your awakening. Invite others to join the conversation. Your experience may guide someone else to discover their truth. Your revelation is not just coming, it is already here, and it is yours to embrace fully.